Hi guys, today I'm showing you footage of my trip to Belfast, Northern Ireland. I recently scored super cheap flights, so I couldn't resist, hopped on a plane and went there for a quick city trip. Belfast is a pretty small city, so I jumped right into it. My first stop was Belfast Castle, built on a hill with the most amazing views over the city. Then into the city it was for some more sightseeing. Belfast is the capital and largest city of Northern Ireland. The city's economy is always heavily relied on the industry. It is a real working class city, meaning it's a little bit rough around the edges. But luckily, that's exactly how I like my cities. And my men. Then it was time for this unattractive looking snack. Called a 15. It is actually much more yummy than it looks. After a quick stop by City Hall, it was time for my favorite time of day, cocktail time. I went to a super cool rooftop bar called The Perch. For dinner, I tried my very first oysters, which was actually a lot better than I thought it would be. The next morning, I had some time to spare before meeting my friend, so I explored the St. George Market and the Victoria Square shopping center before I noticed this. I actually chose to visit unintentionally on a very interesting day, the remembrance of the 1916 uprising that split Northern from Southern Ireland. In the 70s, 90s and 80s there was a lot of tension in Northern Ireland between the Protestants and the Catholics. Ireland is a Catholic country. The UK is a Protestant country. Northern Ireland is part of the UK, but it is actually located on the island of the Republic of Ireland. The Catholic population wanted a united Ireland and wanted Northern Ireland to join the Republic of Ireland, while the Protestant population wanted Northern Ireland to stay with the United Kingdom. And this led to a lot of fighting, but that was all resolved in the 90s and it's been peaceful and very friendly ever since. Then it was time for our trip up the coast. The plan was to drive the Causeway Coast from Belfast to Portstewart, which takes about 2.5 hours. The first stop was the Dark Hedges near Ballymoney. If you're a Game of Thrones fan like me, you will definitely recognize the spot. Taking a drive on the Northern Irish coast is really not a punishment. Look at how beautiful it is. The second stop of the day is Ballintoy Harbour. This beautiful spot was also used in Game of Thrones, as just about anything else really. It's a little bit windy, but it is truly so incredibly gorgeous here. I then bravely crossed the Carrick-a-Reid rope bridge. And the view on the other side was just out of this world. The hair? Not so much. But that's why you bring a hat. And after a quick lunch, it was onto the Giant's Causeway, which really looked like the set of a science fiction movie. Our final stop was Dunluce Castle, which looks extra pretty now that everything's in bloom. I then spotted some lamb. Can you tell I'm excited? Oh my god! Oh, I want to steal them. Then it was back home to Belfast, but the beauty didn't end there. I went for dinner at Little Wing Pizzeria, which serves the largest pizza in Europe. Naturally, I had to try this. On my final morning in Belfast, I went to the Titanic experience. Belfast was known for its world-class docks, and so this is where the Titanic was built in the early 1900s. And after a quick but naughty lunch, it was time to head back to the airport to fly back to London. That was it. Thank you guys for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel for more travel videos. And follow me on Snapchat at Explorista as my travels happen live. See you soon. Bye bye.